Hey, Carly Crew. Today I'm coming at you with my surefire drink diet for a totally hot, totally healthy body. It's super easy. Slice up some cucumbers, chop up some kale, let it all soak in water for about 10 minutes, and then drink the water. Oh, but don't actually eat the cucumbers. Don't need those extra calories. Then just repeat this for the next 72 days, and you'll be sure there's...
Emily, what are you doing? What? You okay?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Everyday Situations Parenting Network, where it looks like we're in for a classic battle of the influences.
And by the looks of it, Ted, this one is gonna be a doozy. It appears that Emily has fallen under the social media influence of a rather opinionated Instabaddie.
What's an Instabaddie, Tess?
Basically, it's an influencer on social media, typically female, who is known for their makeup-boosted good looks, viral, though often questionable trends, and always equipped with a heavy dose of attitude.
Sounds like a tall glass of cucumber kale water.
Well, the mom is going to have to make some interesting parental choices here in the next few minutes.
Let's see how this social media manipulated motherly mediation method mayhem manifests.
Are you done?
Mostly.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you watching this stupid stuff again?
Don't look at my phone.
No, hold up. You wouldn't even have this phone if it wasn't for yours truly. Now tell me what this ridiculousness is all about.
It's nothing.
Oh no, it's definitely something. It's trash. And if you think this is good for you, it's certainly not smart. That's enough.
It's not stupid, Mom.
Yes, it is.
Oh, things aren't off to a good start here, Ted. Did you see how Mom just snatched Emily's phone away? Even if she is within her parental bounds to monitor, it is important to honor the teen's sense of personal property.
Plus, it felt like an ambush. There wasn't much time asking questions for context. Mom just jumped right into the accusations.
And notice the language here too, Ted. Trash, ridiculousness, stupid. These aren't great starters for a calm conversation.
More like a powder keg for conflict.
Let's see how this plays out.
Why are you even watching this?
You won't get it?
Try me.
It's just what's in right now. If you want to be popular, you look like this. Trust me.
When I was in high school, I would have never fallen for silly stuff like this. This girl looks like she's never even had a sandwich in her life.
She has over 6 million followers.
That's 6 million too many.
She makes good points, Mom, and she's beautiful.
If you think that this is beautiful, then you have a lot to learn. I would never leave the house looking like this. Meg, now is not a good time.
Leave her alone. She did nothing.
This is between you and I. I'm sick and tired of this. That's enough.
Okay, whatever.
Yikes. Now what we're seeing here, Ted, is a common mistake of projected parental perfection.
You're so right, Tess. When a parent doesn't admit to having made their own mistakes as a teenager, or even currently as an adult, it doesn't provide any opportunity for empathy.
And the strategy of belittling into better behavior seldom works without some pretty significant backlash.
We're also witnessing the classic 3D dysfunction: defensiveness, dysregulation of emotion, and displacement of anger. Poor Meg didn't even see it coming.
Let's tune back in.
You don't understand, Mom. All the other girls at school are doing this.
And who said you have to act like all the other girls?
Because I just need to.
What you need is to show some originality for once. If you keep acting like other people, how are you going to find out who you are? Now, what I think we need to do is just stop all of this Carly Curves. It's an awful name. And find something else to do with your time. Now, let's get ready for practice. We have to go. Emily!
Oof. Well, that was a disaster.
Lots of insecurity flying around here. Emily is still in the developing stages of establishing her own identity, and Mom doesn't want to open up about making her own mistakes.
Even if what Mom was saying was technically true, the delivery wasn't conducive to a constructive conversation.
Tone and word choice are key, but so is timing. Maybe if she had just waited for a more opportune time to bring this up, a lot of this could have been avoided.
A common strategy to have these kinds of conversations is in the car.
Now that's certainly a ride choice.
How about we see how this scenario could have played out a little bit differently?
Just went down the wrong pipe, huh?
Yeah, I just swallowed wrong.
Okay. So what's all this all about?
I'm just following a recipe I saw.
Cool. Well, we have to head to practice. So why don't you clean everything up and I'll meet you out in the car?
Yes, ma'am.
Whoa, now that was some all-star restraint right there.
How so, Tess?
Well, Ted, notice how Mom clearly wants to say something about the questionable actions she sees, but she's choosing to delay confronting Emily until a better opportunity presents itself.
As they say, timing is everything.
Exactly. Mom is doing an excellent job of regulating her emotions and keeping a level head in what could easily become an explosive exchange. And from the looks of it, Mom is pulling out one of the greatest plays in the playbook, the car talk.
Oh, that's a classic. This means we need to cut to our live dash cams in the field.
Cue dash cams.
Sweetie, can I ask you something?
What is it?
When you were in the kitchen earlier, you were following a recipe by a girl I didn't recognize. Who is she?
She's just a social media person that I follow.
Oh, she seems to have a pretty distinct sense of style and makeup.
Yeah, but a lot of my friends at school are into it right now.
You know, when I was in high school, I used to be into all kinds of different stuff that when I look back on it now, I can't even believe I did. Did you know I used to wear my hair like grandma's?
No way.
Yep. You know, styles change. But you want to make sure that whatever you do, it's not something you'll regret in a couple years. And if you're trying to, find some new recipes, maybe we can learn to cook together sometime.
I like that.
Wow. Look at the power of the car talk in action.
By choosing to wait to bring up the topic, Mom has essentially bypassed many of the usual defensive barriers.
Plus, by admitting her own exploration of styles as a teenager, she is establishing empathy.
Yet at the same time, she's able to gently provide direction while not coming across as heavy-handed.
Well, we're off to a good start. Let's see where this goes.
Mom, I know what you're getting at. I know you don't like it, but this is my style right now. And just for the record, it's really, really popular right now.
Oh, I get it. Fitting in at school can feel really important.
It definitely is.
And you want to do the same thing as your friends.
Yes.
But can I ask you something?
What?
Is this what makes you happy, or does this make your friends happy?
I've not really thought of it that way before.
Well, you don't have to answer right away, but it's something to think about. It's something I asked myself when I was your age.
And what did you do?
Well, I'd be happy to share, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to answer that question for yourself.
Okay.
You're beautiful, Emily. Don't ever let anyone make you feel otherwise.
Thanks, Mom.
Just promise me one thing.
What?
Don't wear your hair like grandma's.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Oh my goodness! Touchdown!
Poetry in motion, Ted.
After the defensive play by Emily, Mom masterfully turned the situation around by a simple validation of feelings.
And then, instead of taking the opportunity to lecture, she asks carefully guided questions, allowing Emily to come to her own conclusions.
She even ended with a touch of humor. It was just all there, Tess. It was just all there.
Now, Ted, if our viewers wanted to learn more on how to make these kinds of masterful parenting plays, where should they go?
Well, Tess, I would encourage them to go to nationalparenthelpline.org for all kinds of resources on how to parent your teen like a champ.
Sounds easy.
That's because it is. Well, that's all we got for tonight, folks. We'll see you next time on
The Everyday Situations Parenting Network.
Oh, that's not great.